Hello and welcome from Granny to all. For today's wisdom, Granny shares the story of the Lantern Festival. In the village of Alogara, the Lantern Festival was the highlight of every year. The night sky would illuminate with thousands of colourful lanterns, each carrying the hopes and dreams of the villagers. As the festival approached, anticipation filled the air. Among the villagers lived a young girl named Mira. She was a bright spirit with dreams as vast as the sky. Yet she often found herself feeling inadequate. Each year, Mira spent weeks preparing her lantern, pouring her heart into its design, hoping to wow her friends. Yet, as the festival drew nearer, she couldn't shake the nagging feeling that her lantern would never compare to those of the other children. There was Lena, whose lantern was a breathtaking mosaic of glass. Every year, it sparkled like a constellation, reflecting colors that made the crowd gasp. Then there was Aaron, who crafted a lantern in the shape of a soaring eagle, skillfully adorned with feathers that fluttered in the breeze, earning him praise and admiration from all. As Mira worked on her lantern, she would sneak glances at her friends, their creations appearing increasingly magnificent. Feeling discouraged, she abandoned her own design in an attempt to replicate Aaron's eagle. Yet, time after time, her efforts fell flat. The feathers were too heavy, and the shape was nothing like what she envisioned. On the eve of the festival, Mira sat alone in her dimly lit room, her new lantern a pile of discarded scraps. Tears brimmed in her eyes as she glanced outside, where laughter and excitement filled the air. Her friends were finishing their masterpieces, each one more beautiful than ever. "Why bother?" she whispered to herself, feeling as though she would never measure up. That night, exhausted and disheartened, Mira fell into a restless sleep filled with dreams of radiant lanterns and vibrant colors. When dawn broke, an idea sparked within her, a flicker of inspiration that had long lingered in the shadows. As she rushed to her workspace, she took a deep breath and decided to create something entirely her own. With newfound determination, Mira began to craft her lantern. In a while, she had a beautiful lantern glistening before her, with her favorite colors ornamenting all around it. By the time it was done, the festival had just begun. Everyone from the village was ready to launch their lanterns. Mira took her lantern to a side hill and, alienated from the rest, launched her lantern all alone. Her lantern alone and hovering in the sky as she was the only admirer. She thought about how enough and fulfilling that feeling was. "Comparison is a thief of joy," she said to no one but herself, and felt an odd comfort in her heart. The end. "Do you know who Mira?" asked Tina to Granny. "That is the story for another time," smiled Granny. She bid Tina good night and closed her room's door. Who do you think is Mira? Tell us your suggestion in the comments section below. Like and subscribe for more videos, and feel free to ask Granny anything. Regards, Granny.